Storytime part 2 on how my parents moving an hour away from my hometown right after my sister died during the worst time of my life led to me meeting my now husband. Really fast recap in part 1. I thought he was super cute in high school. Didn't think there was any chance he would like me back. Met on a dating app, went on a date. He liked me. I had crippling anxiety and didn't want to keep dating anyone. I just wanted to go back to my reclusive state. I'm attempting to stop talking to him and he keeps asking me out and I keep like, oh, I can't, I have homework. Meanwhile, on his end, since I've been talking about how cute and amazing he is, on his end, he told me later, obviously, he started to pray for me to say yes to a second date.
Brief interjection because I can't believe I didn't say this. So freaking cute. He said he would send a text to me and then throw his phone across the room because he was so nervous that I would respond.
And on my end, my mom tells me to tell him that I have anxiety. He asks me like weeks in advance. It stresses me out. So I tell him that and he's like, okay. So one day I happened to be on FaceTime with my dance teacher who I actually idolize. He texts me and asks me out for the next day. My dance teacher tells me to say yes. So I tell him yes, get off the call with my dance teacher and I'm like, oh shiz, I just said yes. Also, in the meantime, I went back to my anxiety doc. They gave me more meds, like higher prescription and also some situationals. So I take those before this date and suddenly I feel like I did before I went through any crazy traumatic events. I feel like my old self and I am having such a good time. I told him I could only be gone for an hour and that I kept being the one extending it and trying to keep hanging out. Finally, at the end of the night, as he was saying bye to me, he was like, okay, how am I gonna be able to see you again? I was like, oh, anytime. And he was like, well, you're kind of hard to pin down. And I was like, good point. I'll be easier to hang out with going forward. From there on out, once my medications were adjusted, pretty much the rest is history. And the more I get to know him, the more I'm like, I really, really like him. We don't kiss for a while as far as like everyone else's standards go. We just talk and talk and talk and talk. And it turns out he's really freaking cool and he thinks I'm really freaking cool. When we do finally kiss, it was super fun and cute. We were just watching a movie. No crazy cute first kiss story. Just watching a movie together, looked at each other and kissed. It was a little lengthier than I am proud to admit because I hadn't kissed a guy in a long time, so it was kind of fun. But one of my favorite parts was that this is for the girls, so if you're a guy, scroll away. But I've got a booty. Guys would like talk about my booty growing up. It was really weird, honestly, in hindsight. But I have never kissed a guy, didn't immediately go to grab my butt, and I had to like move their hands. That is TMI, but it is the truth. I never let guys do that. It was something I never allowed. He was the first guy I kissed that didn't even try to do that. Like, he literally just kissed me, which was the biggest green flag to me, and I'm only including that because of what a big deal it was to me. It really actually was a huge deal. We dated for like 2 months before we decided to go exclusive because suddenly the concept of one of us going on a date with someone else was like not fun. We got to a point where we were like, I want you to be mine. Like, I don't want you to be anyone else's. And then honestly from there, the rest was history. Minus one moment when we've been dating, when we broke up for like less than 24 hours. But anyways, that's also a story for another time. Thank you so much for getting ready with me. Love is real. It exists. Good guys do exist. Have an amazing day.